game's going to start at 1. And then we're going to have the varsity game start at 3. I'm here with Alan Lee. He is coming in from the long trek of adjusting our outfield camera. But we're going to get started here shortly. Looks like we got Seth Jackson on the mound for the Chargers. Nelson Downs is catching. Keaton Patton's on first. Eli Clark is on second base. Tanner Fowler's at short. Can you hear me, Alan?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're just a little loud to me.
Heston Hatcher is at third. Looks like Caleb Smith's in left. Eden Johnson's in center. And Landon Carver's in right. Well, we got 2 pitches till we start this game. So I don't even think we have a lineup yet. Kevin, can I steal your lineup for them? Yeah.
Snap a picture of it.
Yeah, we're on there right now. All right, first up for North Delta is number 13, Paxton Hall. He is the EH today for North Delta. But Alan, it's a beautiful day for some baseball.
Ooh, it sure is. It's nice and warm. If you're watching right now and you're thinking about coming out a little later for the varsity game, come on.
Here's the pitch from Seth. The ball high. A lot better, a lot warmer than it was last night.
A lot.
Here's your pitch. Going to be a foul ball, and that foul ball is going to be sponsored by Jax. We thank Jax and their sponsorship of Charger Baseball. Today is Charger Appreciation Day here at the park. Here's your pitch from Seth. Good-looking curveball there for strike 2. Got a 1-2 count. No out. Stop at the first. Who's this half-inning sponsor, Alan?
This half-inning sponsor will be, there's a pitch, Hankins Lumber Company.
Hankins Lumber Company. That's a good pitch by Seth. From batter swings at it, fouls it straight back. Here's your pitch from Seth. Foul
He just
ball.
keeps on fouling them off.
You got a battle going here, don't we? This foul ball is sponsored by Agilix. Thank you, ma'am. Here's your pitch.
Oh, got him chased, but he fouled it again.
Fouled it again.
He's hanging tough in there.
Definitely hanging tough today. This is good for both of them. Good for Seth and good for the batter. Have a little battle going here. Probably about the 8th pitch in this bat, isn't it?
Yeah. Seth gets a sign and comes set. Another
foul ball. Seth gets his sign. Here's your pitch. Another foul ball.
That one's out of play.
This foul ball was sponsored by Heath Body Shop. You know, last night the JV didn't get to play. We played one game only at 6 against Lake Cormorant, and varsity played really well. Here's your pitch. Little ball inside. Make it a 2-2 count.
After all that, just another ball.
Well, yeah, just another one. But here's your another pitch. And Seth finally, hopefully, Tanner can make it play as a slow roller. That's going to be a tough play.
Yeah, he had nothing better to do than to barehand it, and he couldn't come up with it.
That's a good battle, though.
Oh, yeah.
Good for Seth to do that, and good for the hitter to do that.
That'll bring up Preston Ship.
He's playing second base today for the Green Wave. I was just going to say it. Seth needs to go from the stretch. Seth's going to set. Here's your pitch. It's going to be a bunt. Be a good bunt. Can get the runner over. Seth picks it up, throws it to first for the out.
Good play by Carson, reaching across his body and across the lane to get it.
Yeah, that's Keaton.
Oh, is that Keaton?
And that's Keaton.
Oh, my bad. Golly. They look alike from up here.
Both are left. Carson does bat right, and Keaton bats
Right.
left. Going to bring up number
28, Will Carpenter.
Will Carpenter.
Going to be a pitcher.
So the Chargers got one out. Runner at second. Here's your pitch. Like a ball a little low. Good job by Nelson keeping in front, keeping it runner at second there. Field looks good today, too.
Man, it looks good. I was walking out there, and it's held up well.
Okay, he's got the stripes in it for us. It looks really, really good. Seth checks his runner. Here's your pitch.
Ball outside gets past Nelson.
Yeah, your runner's going to advance. That was a tough pitch for Nelson there. Little out. That wind slightly blowing in a little bit.
Yeah, it's just enough of a breeze to make it feel good outside.
Yeah, it's not hard. Good pitch
Good
by
pitch.
Seth. It'll be a 2-1 count. That scoreboard is about getting hard to read, and that sunlight
It's-
directly hitting
yeah,
on
when
it right
when
there.
This time of day, it's hard to read it. At night, it shows up well, but during the day, it's hard.
Here's your pitch. Gonna hit a fly ball out to center. Look like Eden's going to track it down. Going to be deep enough for the runner to tag. That's going to be out number 2. But that puts North Delta ahead 1-0. This is going to bring up number 21,
Herring.
Blake Herring. He's your catcher today for North Delta. Here's your pitch from Seth. Ball high.
I usually don't have to keep the book. I'm trying to keep up.
Feel like you're chasing yourself.
Yeah.
Here's your pitch. It'll be a ground ball.
Oh,
It'll
that's
be a
gonna
tough play.
too. Heston's coming in. Nice play by Heston.
Definitely a nice play by Heston. That was a good start on allowing that leadoff runner to score for the Chargers there, but they come into bat and bottom of the first. And with that, I think we need to hear a word from one of our sponsors on Sponsor Appreciation Day.
Here they come.
At Grenada Dental Clinic, your smile is our priority. Dr. Olivia Van Gordon and her team provide top-quality dental care in a comfortable and friendly environment. From routine checkups for patients ages 1 to 100 to advanced cosmetic treatment, we are here to keep your teeth healthy and bright. Visit us today and experience exceptional care with a personal touch. Your perfect smile starts here. Grenada Dental Clinic, Dr. Olivia Van Gordon.
Parents and students are just shocked when they find out with a 20 on your ACT, you could go to Home CC for free. Do you have a 20 on your ACT?
Why, yes. Wait. Hold on a sec. You're right. I am shocked. You're saying my tuition could be free?
Yes.
All right, welcome back to live action. We are in the bottom of the first inning. Brought to you by Nova Packs. We appreciate them, a new sponsor for us this year. We appreciate them choosing to be a sponsor Grenada Charger baseball.
Well, batting first for the Chargers and playing shortstop is going to bring up number 6, Tanner Fowler.
Number 6 playing 6.
Yep. That's exactly right. Didn't even think about it like that. There's a
Good
pitch.
take.
Yeah, it was a good take by Tanner. Ball high there. Yeah, me and Alan are filling in. I guess you'd say I did it last night, but Chip and Matt are off with other kids, I guess.
Yep.
Ball high there. 2 balls. I'm sure Matt's listening. I don't know about Chip, but listening, probably not. But I'm sure Matt's probably going to listen to varsity game. But here's your pitch. Swing and strike. So it's 2-1 count. Your pitcher for North Delta is Will Carpenter. Your catcher is Blake Herring. Here's your pitch. Be a foul ball.
Out of play.
It'll be foul ball, sponsored by Sports Specialty. Sports Specialty out of Columbus.
Another new sponsor this year.
Yeah, they are. We buy a lot of stuff from them. Our baseball program. I think Coach Slake's bought a couple different sets of uniforms this year from them.
Yep. Ooh, rung him up on an inside pitch.
Yeah, Tanner took that inside breaking ball for strike 3. So that's going to make 1 out, bottom of the first here. Now batting for the Chargers will be number 19, Carson Renfro. He's the extra hitter this afternoon. Here's your pitch.
Ooh.
Strike 1. Looked a little low to me.
Yeah. Inside, low.
Pitcher getting his sign. Here's your pitch. Carson
he
hits the
slapped
ball.
it through the other side. Good hit.
That was a very good piece of hitting by Carson right there, hitting that ball to the right side. Look, pitch was going to be outside there, it looked like. That's going to bring up your Charger catcher, number 11, Nelson Downs. See what Coach Scott dials up here for the JV Chargers. Whoop.
Whoa. Don't go to sleep.
He almost got Carson leaning towards second. He was mid-stride of stretching out, getting his lead over at first.
Sometimes the best time to get them.
Yep. Catch him leaning. Here's your pitch. That's going to be a foul ball off the hands. We play next week. We play in what, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday?
Yep. It should be Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, pretty much from here on out.
From here on out, rest of the season.
Yep.
It'll be a pickoff. Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. We play in South Panola Tuesday, Friday, and then is playing Kosciuszko on Saturday. Isn't that correct?
That's correct.
Pitcher comes set. Here's your pitch. It'll be a line drive to your second
Good
baseman.
heads up by Carson. He saw that was right at the second baseman and turned around and got back to first.
Yep. That's a good job. That's going to bring up first baseman, number 9, Keaton Patton. Maybe Keaton can turn on one right here and put over the right fielder's head. Pitcher checking the runner at first. Here's your pitch. Ball up. We got 2 outs, bottom of the first. Chargers down 1-0 to the North Delta. Here's your pitch to Keaton. Ball high. Make it 2-0.
Keaton got the batting gloves on today. He's gone most of the year without him batting gloves.
Yeah, he has. It's like he changed the cleats, too. I think he had some white ones early in the
That's
year.
right.
Here's your pitch. That
Good
ball
take.
was high. Keaton has hit the ball well. I know he just started out the year hitting the ball well. You got a 3-0 count. Here's your pitch. Be
Good take.
ball high. So he walked him on 4 straight. And that's going to bring up the second baseman for the Chargers, number 24, Eli Clark.
Number 24, Eli Clark.
Chargers got a little bit going here. Runs at first and second, 2 outs, bottom of the first. Pitcher's looking in. Just checking Carson at second. Here's your pitch. Ball in the dirt. Good take.
In the turf.
In the turf. Dirt, turf. But that is 5 straight.
Yeah.
Pitcher's looking in, getting his sign from the catcher. Comes set. He steps off. Carson must have got a little too far for him. Checking Carson. Comes set. Carson takes off. Be ball high inside.
Ooh.
Look like the catcher's tripped over the umpire a little bit there.
Yep. Well, we'll take it.
Yep, definitely take it.
Hey, we got a stolen base.
Yep.
Sponsored by Wade Incorporated. Nothing runs like a
Deer.
There we go. First one of the day.
I think we are. We strike one. So Eli's got a 2-1 count. Runners in scoring position here. Carson's on third. Keaton Patton's on second. A hit right here can probably score 2 runs. Here's your pitch. Ball outside. 3-1 count. Does it show him we're on line?
He said we've been having that problem. I don't know what the deal is. It's not us.
Yeah. Pitcher's from the windup. Here's your pitch. That ball, I think, is going to get down here. That's a great piece of hitting by Eli Clark. That ball, he's going to score. Oh, he's going to be, I might have him. No, Keaton's going to score.
He better hustle on in there.
He did hustle on in there. That was a good job of hitting by Eli Clark. Single, get 2 RBIs for that. That puts the Chargers on the board, leading the game 2-1.
Now batting, your extra hitter.
That's going to bring up number 20, Charlie Wilson, your extra hitter today. Pitcher comes set. Here's your pitch. That ball can be way out, or as they would say, just a bit outside.
There we go.
So Eli's going to pick up second on the wild pitch. Charlie's got a 1-0 count. Pitcher comes set. Here's your pitch. Charlie swings and misses at it.
Good healthy cut. He was swinging for the fences on that one.
We got a 1-2 count.
1-1.
1-1. Okay. Umpire just had 2 fingers up there for a second. 1-1 count. That's strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Get a hit right here. Eli Clark, Coach Scott's probably going to send him. Pitcher. Here's your pitch. Oh, that was a good play by the pitcher to knock it down. Oh,
He got a hustle, though.
wow. That was a good recovery there, Allen.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was.
he kind of nonchalantly went to field it, and then he lost his foot in there and kind of made the throw sitting on the ground. But with that, the Chargers did score 2 in bottom of the first. So we're going to let Seth get his warm-up pitches while we hear some more words from our sponsors.
Parents and students are just shocked when they find out with a 20 on your ACT, you could go to Home CC for free. Do you have a 20 on your ACT?
Why, yes. Wait. Hold on a sec. You're right. I am shocked. You're saying my tuition could be free?
Yes, and your household income does not matter.
Why in the world would Holmes Community College offer free tuition with a 20 on the ACT?
See, we don't want you drowning in college debt when you graduate. In fact, all of us here at Holmes are so committed to our students' success, we've kept our tuition, well, lower than every other state community college. And even though parents and students are shocked by it and have a hard time believing it, just remember, your tuition could be free with a 20 on your ACT at Holmes CC.
Sounds to me like there's no place like Holmes.
That's Holmes Community College.
See the world in style with 2020 Eyeworks in Grenada, Mississippi. From expert eye exams to the latest designer frames, we've got your vision covered. Visit us today for clear sight and great service. 2020 Eyeworks, focused on you.
All right, we're back. Coming to the plate for North Delta is going to be
Ward.
number 15, Gabe Ward. I actually think I worked with Gabe's dad.
Oh, look at there.
He's our store manager in Batesville.
There you go.
Probably between this half inning, I need to go out there and see if Jeremy's here.
Yeah.
So
I bet he is. Unless you got him working today.
no, he runs that store up there. Here's Seth's pitch. It'll be a ground ball. He slipped at the plate or something. Tanner picks it up, makes a throw, and an excellent
pitch.
Yeah.
Or a good pick.
Excellent pick by Keaton.
And then he sends it back to him, and Tanner can't pick it on the throwback.
Yeah. Keaton threw it back to Tanner. He needed to pick it, but the ball went down in the left field corner. But that was a really good pick by Keaton Patton right there to get the first out of the inning.
Good backhand play by Tanner, way over in the hole. Came up with it.
One pitch, one out. That's the way we like it. There's another good pitch by Seth.
Brings up McLemore.
McLemore. Seth, here comes pitch from Seth. Great curveball.
Oh, yeah.
He hit it right back up the middle.
Yep.
Good piece of hitting by number 10 for North Delta. Good pitch by Seth.
He left it over the plate just a little bit too much.
Oh, yeah, he did.
And he knew it just as soon as it whizzed back by his head.
Yep, sure did.
Brings up Evan Mayfield.
We got one out. Runner at first. Top of the second.
Top of the second brought to you by Horan and Horan Law Offices. Good block up by Nelson.
Yeah, that pitch was a good block by Nelson on first pitch to this batter. So it's going to put us at a 1-0 count. Seth comes set. Here's your pitch. Ball inside. I thought it was going to hit him there for a second, Allen.
Yep. He didn't back away from it.
No, but he didn't back away. He didn't jump out of the way like I see a lot of 11-year-old boys do in travel ball.
That's right.
Seth comes set. Here's his pitch. Be a foul ball. As Coach Brown backs out of the way of the foul ball over there, turns his back to it.
Well, it's a Saturday. He's just kind of taking the day.
So 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yes, 2-1.
2-1. Seth comes set. Picks it first. Good hard throw.
Yeah, good idea to keep him honest.
Yeah, looking at the pitch before, it looked like he was kind of leaning there for a second. Thought he might take off. Seth comes set. Here's your pitch. Wow.
Very generous call.
Very generous call there, but hey, we take it, man. It benefits the Chargers. It's 2-2 count. Just Seth checks his runner. Here's his pitch.
Nice.
Yep.
You know what that is?
That is a Charger strikeout.
And all Charger strikeouts are sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports. And that's a Power K. We appreciate Kirk Brothers Power Sports sponsoring all of our strikeouts this season.
That's number 1.
Number 1 for Seth.
Number 1 of the day for Seth. I think his runner might be taking off here, Alan, kind of looking at it. That looked like a better pitch than the one he called strike 2 on the previous batter. It looks a little closer, but it was inside. Ball 1.
Brings up third baseman Detter, Dettor.
Seth comes set. Here's your pitch.
Good pitch.
Good pitch. Batter swings and misses at it.
1-1 count.
1-1 count, 2 outs. Seth comes set. Here's his pitch. That foul ball is out of play, and that foul ball is sponsored by 2020 Eye Care. So Seth's got a 1-2 count to number 34 of North Delta. He comes set. Here's your pitch.
Nice curveball. Ooh.
Very good curveball.
Left it a little high.
Must have been up in the zone because, I mean, with 2 strikes, I think I would have probably had to call it. But we're calling the game, not umpiring the game. So that's the difference between me and the man standing behind the plate.
Yep.
Here's your pitch.
Rung him up there, though.
We had that's another Kirk Brothers Power Sports Power K for Seth, and that makes number 2. He got 2 in the top of the second, and we appreciate Kirk Brothers Power Sports for their sponsorship of all Charger strikeouts this spring. Well, with that, Alan, let's hear some more words from our sponsors.
Are you looking for automation solutions, electrical components, industrial equipment, or safety gear? Come to Agilix Solutions. We have the area's most extensive Milwaukee tool inventory, and our knowledgeable team is here to help every step of the way. Visit us at 1601 South Street in Grenada or call 662-226-2474. Or you can check out our up-to-date inventory anytime at my.goagilix.com.
Outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a...
All right, we're back to live action here at Charger Field. Grenada Chargers coming back to the plate, bringing up number 26, Landon Carver.
Now batting, your right fielder, number 26, Landon Carver.
Comes to the plate. Chargers lead 2-1. Pitcher comes set. And the pitch. Landon takes strike 1. Curveball in there for strike 1. Landon's one. Pitch 2. Oh, he takes strike 2. Landon's one of 3 freshmen on the team this year. And the pitch. Oh, he back up the middle. Second baseman charges, makes the play. Landon's hustling down, but missed him by a step. Good play by the second baseman, ranging over to get that for out number 1. That'll bring up number 14, Heston Hatcher, playing third base today. He digs in with 1 away. Ball outside. Bottom of the second is going to be brought to you by Cadence Bank. We appreciate Cadence. Dwayne Westmoreland and his crew over there. Heston fouls that one out of play. Foul ball sponsored by Grenada Star. And the pitch, take inside, ball 2 to Heston.
Alan, I'm back.
All right, welcome back.
That's a good play.
Yeah, great play by the second baseman.
Yeah. That ball's going to be up, so that's going to make it a
3-1 count.
3-1 count to Heston Hatcher. Chargers lead at 2-1, bottom of the second. You already got our half-inning sponsor?
Yeah, half-inning sponsor, Cadence Bank.
Here's your pitch to Heston. We have high fly ball. Look like the left fielder's going to camp under it. He got it. I would say, Alan, that was a lot easier than it was last night at Lake Comrade.
Oh, a whole lot easier.
Some of them fly balls, especially that, I think it was the first inning, we had a guy who went to the third baseman, and he caught it, but he ended up laying on his back after he caught it.
Yeah.
That's going to bring up number 28, Caleb Smith, for the Chargers. I think Caleb's playing left field today for us.
I believe that's right.
Here's your pitch. Be a ball. Maybe a strike one. Look like a ball to me.
A little up
Yeah.
from this angle.
I hope the umpire don't go back and watch it because some of these balls and strikes he has been calling have been kind of wild. Caleb's showing bunt.
Oh, I guess he called it on the – it was not a strike. I guess he called it on – he didn't get it back quick enough
I guess not.
because it was an outside pitch.
Like it's on the white of the left-hander's batter's box to me. Here's your pitch. Caleb's going to hit another high fly ball.
Shortstop.
Well, like
Range
Ward's
under
going to camp under it and catch it for the third out. Well, Chargers 3 up, 3 down for the North Delta there. Nothing doing for the Chargers, but we're going to go to the top of the third here. So we'll hear another word from our sponsors.
Right outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in a 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a pin-found Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven-bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country.
At Grenada State Bank, we're all about saving.
We save you time, we save you the hassle, we help you save for tomorrow.
Because banking should always be personal and hassle-free.
And as your hometown bank, you can always trust us to put your needs first, so everything is made easy.
So together, let's save.
We welcome you to visit us here at Grenada State Bank, a bank that stands behind its community.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
All right, we're back. Top of the third here.
Top of the third is going to be brought to you by 5 Star Auctions. We appreciate them and their sponsorship this season.
Yep.
Coming back again.
Give Cameron Smith a call for 5 Star Auction.
Leading off for the Green Wave is going to be Walls.
Number 29. I think he was our first lefty of the day. No, Keaton was.
Yep.
Here's your pitch from Seth. Will be a ball hit to Tanner. Tanner fields it cleanly, throws it across.
Nice.
Good play by Tanner. Well, he motored on down that line there pretty quick,
yeah,
Allen.
He made it close.
Well,
the ball was played a little bit slower than Tanner probably thought, and he had some wheels on him, so he had to rush it.
I think that's the second consecutive inning that Seth's got first one pitch, one out on the first batter, which is
right.
really, really good.
Yep.
Here's your pitch from Seth. Strike one.
Bring up J.T. Scott.
To number 22, J.T. Scott. That almost sounds like I think Alabama had somebody named Scott one time, a punter or something. Here comes the pitch. Strike two.
That was a nice curveball.
Yep, very nice curveball by Seth. So Seth's ahead in the count 0-2. He's getting his sign. I don't know how he's seeing it. Sounds like his glove's coming up his eyes there. There's another curveball. He's going to
that's going to be trouble.
Oh,
I thought he almost came up with that one.
Yeah, I thought Tanner was going to get that ball. It just kind of got just a tad bit over his head. But, hey, that's a hit by the Green Wave there. We'll bring up number 39.
Logan Mills.
Extra
hitter. Well, ain't nothing hurt there. We can get a double play out of this.
Yep. Got one pitch and get 2 outs here. Seth comes set. Here's your pitch.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. Nelson did a good job trying to bring it back across into the strike zone. Seth comes set. Here's your pitch. Swing and miss.
Nice pitch in the dirt. Made him chase after it.
Yep. It's going to get your count to 1-1. Got 1 out, top of the third. Pitcher comes set. Here's your pitch.
Oh, that got away from him. That
Be,
didn't snap off quite right.
No, he didn't. Like he didn't get on the side of it a little much. Too much. Not enough.
Yeah.
Seth checks his runner. Here's your pitch.
Foul in the dirt.
Foul ball.
In the turf.
In the turf. Make the count 2-2.
Chargers lead 2-1. There.
Here it might be 2 right here.
He couldn't get it out of his glove in time. Got the 1.
Yep. Well, I don't know there, Allen, if he gets it out of his glove in time, the runner at second doesn't not sliding there.
Yeah.
They could be an automatic double play.
That's true.
Because you got to slide. But anyway, that makes us 2 outs.
Back to the top of the order.
Back to the top for North Delta. Here's your pitch from Seth. Be a line drive. It's going to be bounced.
Got to play it off the hop.
Yeah, I thought he was going to come in and dive and try to make that play, but probably a good thing. Just keep it in front of you with 2 outs. And
yep.
Now batting number 6, Preston Ship.
Bring up Preston Ship.
Number 6. North Delta's got runners at second and first, 2 outs, top of the third. Chargers lead at 2-1. Here's a pitch from Seth. That'll be a tough play.
Tanner plays it off the heel.
He took it off the heel there and going to be an E6. Going to load the bases for North Delta. Going to bring up number 28.
That'll load them up.
I still think, though, Allen, if he fills that ball clean, that's going to be a long throw because the runner's going to beat him to third. That's going to be a long throw across the infield. And
he was moving too.
Mm-hmm. So it's probably best that he didn't throw it because he could have rushed your throw and threw it over next to over the first baseman.
Yep.
So
it's going to step off and think about it.
So that's just got to make a pitch right here. Let him put it in play, hopefully hit a ground ball, and got to force anywhere here.
Yeah, he's doing what he's supposed to do, pitching the contact. Defense is playing well behind him, just had a couple miscues.
Yep. That was a ball in. So it makes it a 1-0 count. Just getting out anywhere right here. Here comes set. Here's your pitch. It's going to be a foul ball.
Out of play, brought to you by
Spencer's.
Spencer's Dairy Cream.
I would say go to Spencer's today, but I think we got Prairie Farms here today. Are they giving away ice cream today?
They're giving away ice cream, yep.
Giving away ice cream. So if you come to the ballpark, definitely hit up the 10 as you walk in the gate and get you some ice cream from Prairie Farms. It'll be a ball out. So that's going to be a 2-1 count. Seth looks over to the dugout. I don't know what he's looking at, but. He picked him off at first.
Good play.
Little back pick there from Seth, so that gets the third out on the pickoff of first base. So we're going to go to the bottom of the third. With that, Alan, let's hear a word from our sponsors.
Everyone's a winner with the Jax app. Every time you order your handmade favorites, you'll earn big points. It's the app that loves you back, back, back with daily deals and loads of delicious rewards. Download the Jax app today at eatatjax.com.
Hey there, this is Kevin Jackson with Landmark Realty, your hometown friends in real estate. Are you looking to purchase your first home, or maybe just your move-up home, or maybe you're looking to even sell a home? Well, we've got you covered. Our dedicated team is here to make your real estate journey smooth and stress-free. From charming starter homes to move-up homes, or even selling your home, we have it all. And here's the kicker. If you scan the barcode now, you'll get our exclusive buyer profile system absolutely free. Your dream home is just one click away. Landmark Realty, where dreams become home.
All right, we're back to live action here. Bottom of the third is going to be brought to you by, did we just do 5-star?
Your 5 stars is done.
All right, Grenada State Bank.
Grenada State Bank. Go see Grenada State Bank for all your banking needs. If you need some money, give Mr. Chris Hathcock a call. But I'm sure anybody at Grenada State Bank would talk to you about lending you some money.
I'm sure they would.
So we're in the bottom of the third. It's 2-1. Grenada. This game is moving fairly fast, Alan.
It's moving on.
You know, it's been. I think we started right at 1. It's been 34 minutes. 34. We played some baseball here.
Yep.
Almost 3 innings. We're in the two and a half innings.
That'll bring up Eden Johnson.
I think Eden. This is his first at bat for the JV.
I think he batted Tuesday night.
Did he?
Yeah.
I wasn't here Tuesday.
Yep. He called up from the 8th grade team.
Yep. I'm sure it's a big deal for Eden to get him in at bat here. Let's see what Eden can do. Here's a pitch. It'll be a foul ball. Catcher's going to give a chase. Catcher's going to give a chase to it. It's going to hit the top of the grandstand.
Brought to you by?
It's going to be brought to you by Grenada Dental Clinic.
All right.
So pitcher gets ahead 0-1 to Eden here. Man, it's a pretty day.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
Here's your pitch.
Drives it back to first. Back to the pitcher.
Eden can move on down that line, but he got headed a little bit further to use that speed. But puts the ball in play to the pitcher, like Alan said. It's going to be thrown out at first, but nothing wrong with that.
Now batting, your pitcher, number 22, Seth Jackson.
That's going to bring up number 22, Seth Jackson. This is Seth's first at bat today, isn't it?
It is.
Here's your pitch. Be a ball in. Boy, his strike zone kind of
it
just changes every half inning, doesn't it? Because I've seen him call that pitch a strike.
Yep.
But it's a ball 1. Here's your pitch. Going to be ball 2. So Seth's ahead 2-0. We got 1 out. Bottom of the third. So Seth can get a hit right here. Here's your pitch. We strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Seth Jackson. Here's your pitch to Seth.
Oh, nice.
Man, that was a good hit.
He scalded that ball.
Yeah, he hit that ball hard, no doubt, Allen. Good play by number 15, the shortstop. I think that's Ward over there. Gabe Ward. Just know that because I know his daddy. Yep, that's going to bring up our shortstop, number 6, Tanner Fowler.
Tanner got caught looking first time up. I bet he doesn't get caught looking this time.
No, I bet he don't either. But he's going to, if it's close, he's going to take a hack at it. There's a ball in the dirt. 1-0 to Tanner. Here's a pitch from North Delta. Tanner hits a little fly ball. It's gonna be a tough one. Yeah. Wow, it was a good. Yep, it was a good play by the center fielder there for North Delta. So that's gonna get the third out of the inning at the bottom of the third. And looks like Seth is coming back to the hill for his 4th inning of work. But with that, let's hear another word from our sponsors.
For expert heating, cooling, and plumbing, trust McDaniels HVAC and Plumbing in Grenada, Mississippi. Fast, reliable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. Call us today at 662-226-4613.
For over 20 years, Oil Man Supply has proudly served the Grenada community and the South with its lubricants and automotive supplies. We provide services for all your agricultural, commercial, industrial, and residential needs. We pride ourselves in customer service and delivery. For more information on how we can help you, call Rick Palmer at 662-417-1586 or come visit our warehouse at 31 Tuscoma Street in Holcomb. Go Chargers!
All right, we're back. Top of the fourth at Charger Field.
Top of the fourth is going to be brought to you by Holmes Community College. For all your higher education needs, go see Matt Searle here at Holmes Community College in Grenada.
Or a 20 on your ACT.
Or a if you got a 20 on your ACT, go see them.
Looks like, Allen, looking out in the field, looked like they swapped Tanner to center from short and put Eden at shortstop.
Yep.
But as far as I can tell, is that Charlie in right field?
That's Charlie in right.
Like Charlie's playing right, Landon Carver was playing in right, and I think Caleb's still in left. But other than third, second, and first, and catcher and pitcher, everything else is the same.
It's going to bring up Will Carpenter.
Here's a pitch to Mr. Carpenter. It'll be a ball outside. Like Seth tried to overthrow that one a little bit. So, be ball one.
He had a sacrifice fly in the first inning, scored the run.
Yeah, he hit that ball deep to that ball run back in on me. Be ball two. Ball had a little movement on it.
Yeah, it did. Had a little arm side run to it.
Little arm side. Here's your pitch from Seth.
That was a good pitch.
That was a good pitch. So they can make it a 2-1 count. 2-1, nobody out. Chargers lead it 2-1. Be a ball high, 3-1. All the scoring in this game so far took place in the first inning.
Yep.
They scored one in the top. We scored two in the bottom.
Yeah, we sitting at 2-1.
Here's your pitch from Seth.
Nice curve. Oh.
Ooh.
Woo.
We're going to Caleb hustles over to prevent the guy from running to second. He keeps him at first, just a single. That ball was hit pretty hard towards Heston.
Heston tried to get a glove on it, but it just scooted right on past him. He scalded that ball.
Yeah, he hit that ball very hard.
Bring up Herring.
Number 21.
21, Herring.
Yep.
Playing catcher.
Seth looks in, checks the runner at first. Comes set. Here's your pitch. Be strike one. That's a good pitch by Seth to get back ahead there.
Grounded to the third baseman his first time up.
Okay. So he's 0 for 1 on the day. Here's your pitch. Swing and miss.
Good pitch. Buried it down.
Yep. Good pitch. Makes it 0-2. See if Seth can get us another power K here.
Yeah.
He's got two on the day. Seth comes set. Here's your pitch. We got a foul ball. Look like we're going to run out of real estate on the right. So that foul ball is going to be sponsored by High Cotton Catering.
High Cotton.
We definitely thank High Cotton Catering for all they do for Grenada Charger baseball.
Yeah, if you bought any of the meat from any of the baseball players back in the fall, High Cotton is the one that cooked that for us. So we appreciate them doing that.
Definitely. Trip James does a fantastic job. Here's your pitch. That was a really good pitch by Seth to try to get a swing and miss there.
Yeah, he wanted it. He started to go, but he was able to. He saw the break on it and held off.
Yep. So it's going to make the count one ball, 2 strikes. Seth gets the sign, checks the run at first. Comes set. Here's your pitch.
Good. I rung him up for a power K.
Yep.
That strikeout is brought to you by Kirk Brothers Power Sports. All power Ks are sponsored by them this year. We appreciate that. They're getting their money's worth.
Yes, sir. I ain't looked it up how many strikeouts we had total, but we've got quite a few strikeouts.
We've got quite a few this year.
So that's going to give us 1 out, top of the 4th. Seth comes. Here's your pitch from Seth. It's going to be a high fly ball.
Foul ball.
It didn't get out of play, though, did it?
It did not get out of play. Landed harmlessly over there in the bullpen.
When Caleb was running towards that bullpen, I was saying to myself,
watch where you at.
Watch that bullpen, son. I can't holler it out, but.
Long strike to Ward.
Yep.
Shortstop.
Seth looks in, gets his sign, comes set. Here's your pitch. Be a hard hit ground ball to Eden.
Good play.
Well, we're going to turn it. Oh.
No, just a little bit off.
Well, we did get one on the fielder's choice there by Ward. Got the out at second, so they're just going to give us 2 outs in the inning. That ball was hit really, really hard.
Yep.
Eden made a really good play and got the force out at second to Eli Clark. Like I said, it gives us 2 outs.
That'll bring up McLemore. Playing first.
Here's a pitch from Seth. Good job by Nelson keeping that ball in front and keeping that runner, keeping Ward at first. Yep.
Seth's doing good again. Pitching to contact. The defense is playing well behind him.
He don't have any walks today, does he?
He does not have any walks today. So don't jinx him.
When you have no walks when you're on that pitcher's mound, that helps tremendously.
That helps, yep. Walks turn into runs.
And we're sitting here talking about it. He's got a 2-0 count now. We might have just jinxed him. Well, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
He can come back.
That's going to be a base hit to right field to Charlie Wilson. They're going to hold the runner at second here. Good job of Charlie getting that ball in. That was a nice piece of hitting by North Delta there. So North Delta's got 2 outs, top of the 4th. Runners at first and second. That's going to bring up number 16 for North Delta.
Must be a new batter.
It must be.
I got 8. What's his name, Kevin? Must be a pinch hitter. I've got 8 for Mayfield. Oh, no, okay. 8's the position. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Nelson went out and talked to Seth, probably just to slow it down a little bit. But Seth's back on the rubber. He comes set.
I guess if I completely filled out my book, I'd know better.
Here's his pitch.
Good curveball.
That was a very good curveball. The batter kind of offered at it, but he didn't swing at it. So 1-0 count to, is it Mayfield?
Mayfield, yep.
To Mr. Mayfield. Seth comes set. Here's your pitch. Good strike.
Yep.
Good pitch. That's going to even the count up to 1-1.
Looks a little low from up here, but I mean we'll take it.
It's been a pretty wide and deep and wide strike zone, if you ask me. But
yeah. Very generous.
Very generous, as Mr. Kevin Jackson said. It'll be a fly ball. It's Keaton's taking his glove, blocking the sun. That was a good play.
Good play by Keaton.
Definitely a good play on the foul ball to first base there. With that, North Delta does get a few hits in that inning, but they do not put one across the on the board.
Nope. Seth worked out of trouble on that one. That was a good job of pitching.
Yep. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 4th. And, Alan, I don't know if you ever listen. You ever listen to the White Sox announcers?
Every now and then.
You know, they used to say, it's going to take us to the bottom of the 4th with the good guys leading 2-1.
That's right. Yep, the good guys.
It's the good guys. So we're going to hear a word from our sponsors.
At Grenada State Bank, we focus on what matters most, you.
That's right. Our commitment is to provide personal service that you can always bank on.
So come see your friends at Grenada State Bank because we would love to see you.
Whether you're growing your business or planning for life's biggest moments, we're here to help every step of the way.
For all of your banking needs, Grenada State Bank is here for you.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
All right, we're back. Bring us to the bottom of the fourth. And this half-inning sponsor is going to be...
Let me get it changed. Housel Enterprises.
Housel Enterprises.
I think you know them.
I think I know them a little bit. And bottom of the fourth, Carson hits the first pitch. It's going to be a fly ball to the left center. Center fielder runs under it and catches it. So, 1 pitch, 1 out. It's going to bring up number 11, Nelson Downs.
Nelson lined out to
second base.
Second base, first at bat.
Yep. So let's see if Nelson can get one to the outfield here. Here's your pitch. It'll be a foul ball. Kind of nubbed it to the right side. Foul territory. So 0-1 count to Nelson Downs. Here's your pitch.
Ooh.
I didn't know how that did not hit him. I thought he was going to hit his bat there for a second.
He got it down at the last second.
He did get out of the way of that one.
And turned into it.
Yep.
Don't duck. Turn your back. Let it hit you.
Ain't going to hurt but for a second.
Well, just a second.
Here's your pitch. Did
he call that one?
No, he didn't call it. It was a ball. But he's called pitches just like that in this game.
Well, it looked like a ball. I went to mark it, and I thought I heard him call it, and you made a noise like, ooh, that wasn't a strike.
With a foul ball.
Foul ball out of play.
Did he get out of play, or is Keaton running over here keep picking it up?
Keaton's coming over here to get it.
That's going to get us to a 2-2 count, 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Chargers lead it 2-1. Like I said, this has been a very, very fast-paced game.
We are rolling on.
Here's your pitch. It'll be a foul tip. Catcher catches it, so that's going to be a strikeout for number 28 for North Delta. And that's going to bring up number 28, Keaton Patton, for the Chargers.
Number nine.
Number nine. I don't know why I said 28.
He's probably 28 when y'all played together.
No, I can't remember what Keaton's number was.
Keaton walked his first time up and scored a run.
Okay, so he's 0 for 0. 0 for 0. Here's your pitch. We strike one. Shannon, what was Keaton's number when we played travel ball? 20? That's a 28, but I might have been thinking of 20.
Yep.
Here's your 0-1 pitch.
Ooh,
Keaton wanted to hit him there.
Yeah, he struck that elbow out, didn't he?
Yep, so that's going to make it a 1-1 count.
I don't know that I want that hitting my elbow without a guard on.
That might sting a little bit.
Yeah.
He'd probably feel that tomorrow.
Yep.
Here's your 1-1 pitch. Keaton's going
to
hit a deep fly ball.
Center fielder came in and tracks back for out number 3.
Yep, well, that's going to end it for the Chargers in the bottom of the fourth. And looks like Seth is strolling back out there for the top of the fifth. I think we all kind of said that they only play 5 innings or an hour and a half in JV ball. So if the Chargers can hold them here, this is probably going to be it.
That'll be it. All right, we're going to go to commercial break and hear a word from our sponsors.
At Save More Drugs and Gifts in Grenada, we do more than just fill prescriptions. We care for our community. Led by pharmacist Fair Pender, our friendly team offers fast, reliable service, unique gifts, and the personal touch you deserve. Whether you need expert pharmacy care or the perfect gift, we've got you covered. Stop by today. Save More Drugs and Gifts, caring for you like family.
Craving something sweet? Stop by Spencer's Dairy Cream in Grenada for the best soft-serve ice cream, burgers, and more. A hometown favorite for delicious treats made just for you. Spencer's Dairy Cream, sweet tradition, great taste.
Established in 1991 by Jerry and Beth Lavender, Sports Specialty has been your local sporting goods dealer for over 30 years. We offer in-house embroidery, screen printing, heat press, trophies, and awards. We also offer custom uniforms, sports equipment, and online stores for your team or organization. Sports Specialty has you covered from the first day of practice to the last call of the game. Visit us today at 1505 Highway 45 North in Columbus, Mississippi, or find us online at www.sportsspecialty.net. Sports Specialty, where championships begin.
Well, hello, folks. I'm Robbie.
And I'm Paul.
And we're here at Wine Owner Tractor and Equipment. Well, guys, with spring approaching, we have golf coming up and ball tournaments coming up.
These guys can enjoy every bit of that.
Yeah.
Every bit of it. No.
All right, top of the fifth. Chargers lead at 2-1 against North Delta in the first game of the afternoon, JV game.
We are rolling along.
Yeah, Alan, we're sitting at 55 minutes.
Yep.
To play 5 innings of baseball.
That's pretty efficient.
Pretty efficient.
Top of the fifth is going to be brought to you by Kringle Dentistry.
And Seth starts the first batter off with a swing and a miss.
That is going to be Deader.
Let's see if Seth can get him another power K here. Be a ball out, 1-1 count. He ended the last inning with 2, didn't he?
No.
The inning before or something.
The inning before he got 2 strikeouts. Deader struck out looking.
Be ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike. Top of the fifth.
Charlie Wilson warming up in the bullpen for the Chargers.
All right.
Ball 3.
Ball 3 inside. All right, Seth, let's get a strike over right here. Here's your pitch. Good pitch.
Yep.
That's going to run the count to full, 3-2.
He's called that one pretty consistent today.
Yeah, I mean, the in and out, though, he has been kind of wild. But anyway, here's your 3-2 pitch.
Oh, run him up again on another backwards K.
That was a great curveball. And that's going to be another
Power K.
Power K.
Sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports over in Greenwood, Mississippi. We appreciate them and their sponsorship of our strikeouts this season.
Give Kirk Power Sports a call for an ATV or a boat or anything.
You looking for it, they got it.
Yes, sir. And the next pitch, Seth comes back and starts him off with a foul ball. And that foul ball is sponsored by KAJCP, Parts and Supply.
It's going to be Walls.
He's going to nub it right over.
A little Texas leaguer out there.
Yep. He just kind of stuck the bat out there, Allen. And
there was no power on that swing at all. He was just like, I see it, I'm putting the bat on it and seeing what will happen.
Just nubbing it over there.
Let's bring up JT Scott.
Yep. Number 22. Seth comes set. Here's your pitch. Swing and miss by number 22. So good job of Seth after giving up that single to start this batter off with strike 1. 0-1 count. Seth looks at your runner at first. He comes set. Good curveball there by Seth.
Nice.
Gonna make it 0-2.
Good job of Seth getting ahead in the count on this one.
Yeah, no doubt, Allen.
He was ahead in the count on the last one, and
he just kind of stuck his bat out there.
Yep.
Seth's done a really good job today pitching. Be a slow ground ball to Eden. You have to go across.
Good play by Eden.
Good play, good decision. That ball was hitting hard enough to turn 2. So that's going to give us 2 outs, Allen. Top of the fifth, North Delta does have a runner at second, the potential tying run. That's going to bring up number 39.
Logan Mills, extra hitter.
Logan Mills.
That was a good job by Eden, 8th grader coming in that situation, just knowing, hey, I can't get both. I'm going to take the sure out at first, and good job by him.
Yeah, definitely a good job by Eden, like you said, Allen. First pitch to Mr. Mills is ball high. Just let him put it in play right here and see if we can hit it to one of us and just get this third out.
Yeah, we want to get third out. We don't want them rolling back to the top of the order here.
Yeah. Those guys hit the ball pretty well at the top of the order.
They have.
There's a swing and miss for strike 1. It'll be 1-1 count.
Yeah, you never want to let your bottom of the lineup get past your third out and roll back to the top of the order. That's tough.
You're exactly right. Be a ball high, ball out. Wasn't out too much there to me.
It wasn't a bad miss.
Nelson did a good job there bringing it back in. Seth comes set. Here's your pitch. Swing and miss.
Good pitch. Down and in. Wasn't anything he could do with it.
Nope. So we got deuces wild, Allen. 2 all over the board.
You think he's going back with it?
Why not? Why not? Looked like it might have been a two-seamer. That ball moved back to orange side. Seth steps off. Now he steps back on the rubber.
They're going to make sure they got the call right.
Yep. Here's your pitch. Batter fouls it back.
Spoiled it.
Yep.
He stepped out on that swing, but he still spoiled it.
Well, we're going to do it again. 2-2 count. Seth scratches his neck and looking in. Getting his sign. He comes set. Here's your pitch.
Good block up by Nelson.
It was a very good block by Nelson, like you said, and that's going to run the count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. He does have first base open, but like you said, Alan, earlier, we don't want to go back to the top of the order here. Here's your pitch from Seth.
Ooh,
That's
lost
gonna
it.
be ball 4. I think that's his first walk of the day.
Hey, that is correct. We'll come back to the top of the order. Paxton Hall.
What's Paxton done today?
Paxton has had 2 singles.
So he's 2 for 2 on the day.
2 for 2. And a line shot over the shortstop's head last at bat.
North Delta got runners at first and second, 2 outs.
Good curveball.
Definitely a good curveball by Seth to get ahead 0-1. Seth comes set, checks his runner at second. Here's your pitch.
Ooh.
I don't know how that ball did not hit him.
It curved just at the last minute. I think he was expecting, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and take this off my leg and trot on down to the first.
I mean, I still don't know how I missed him.
Yeah.
So we got a 1-1 count, 2 outs.
Runners on first and second.
Got to force it third here, hit a ball to Heston. Make it ball 2. Ball's up and in, 2-1. Seth comes set. Here's your pitch. Be a foul ball straight back.
Evens the count.
Yep, evens the count. We're back to deuces wild. This is Seth and throw one of them good breaking balls here, Allen, and get that power K. He gets he's looking in, getting his sign. He comes set.
Oh,
Ground ball.
What'd you say? Ground ball to third base and force out at third. Good job.
Yep. I'll tell you this, Alan. That concludes the JV game as the Chargers 2-1 come out with the victory there. But Seth Jackson did a heck of a job pitching in that game.
He did. He was very efficient on all of his pitches. He stayed ahead in the count, and we can't speak enough about how well he did pitching out there on the mound.
How many strikeouts he end up with?
1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts.
4 strikeouts, 1 walk. I mean,
that's a pretty good day.
Pretty good day, being very efficient there for our JV Chargers. But with that, we're going to I guess we fixing to come back live when the varsity comes on.
Yeah, we'll come back live when the varsity comes on. So that'll be it for now. So
yep.
we'll come back on in a little bit.
Very efficient.